What's up, guys? It's the Carp here, back with another episode of How to Win Titles, and today we have the second episode at Real Sociedad. Left you guys off last time with a 4-0 win against Almeria. Since then, we beat Atletico Pamplona. I don't actually know what team this is in real life, but they're not really the best of teams. We got a 1-0 win at home there. Then we drew with Olympique Marseille 3-3 in the Europa League before beating Levante 4-3 and Leganes 4-1. So pretty decent results so far. We've got two very big games today and one sort of big game. I say sort of big. It's in the Europa League. The previous manager didn't do too hot in this competition. I got one draw in my one game, but we basically need a win here. And then other results to sort of go our way. But it's not super important if we do go through, but this is an important game if we did want to go on to win that competition. Obviously, I've already won the Europa League, but it's always nice to get more silverware. Now, Celta Vigo and Athletic Bilbao are two very big games because both of them are going to be competing with us for Champions League spots. Granted, I would love to be able to go to the top of the league and win it, but it's going to be very hard against Real Madrid, Barcelona. Atletico Madrid have fallen off a little bit, but if we can beat Celta Vigo, we will jump in front of them, and then if we can beat Bilbao, we can establish a little gap there. Be two big results so far in the league. Bautista is our top goal scorer. Made a couple of transfers in the last episode, and we can just go over some of those right now, if I can make my way there in the menus. So, Anthony came in. That was the previous manager. $82 million for him. That's way too much for this player. But he will play occasionally. He's not going to be a starter for us. But then Capani, I did bring in. He's got very good stats. The only thing he really lacks is shooting, but 3.8 ratings so far since he's come in. Diego Llorente, I probably would have held on to. The previous manager let him go, but I brought in Diego Gonzalez from Everton, one of my former players. And then I brought in another one of my former players in Carlos Alenia here, along with trading Mkhitaryan here, because I think Alenia is a much better player. And then another steal is Marco Asensio, again playing for me for the second time, I think. Did he play for me? Yeah, only at Inter Milan, not Bayern. So yeah, I brought him in from Inter. Very good player. One of my favorite players in real life, and I traded DeMarco in that deal as well, just because we don't play with left backs, so I think that was a good deal there. And then I also brought in Alex Febas, again another former Real Madrid player, just as a backup though. And then Bruma, just because he's got really decent stats. He can play on both wings, and he was only 1.6 million, and no player exchange or anything. So very good business. Don't know how many of those I completed in the last episode, but it's been a while since I actually recorded one of these for this series. So this is the lineup. We got Rui in goal, Urikai on the right center back position, Diego Gonzalez on the left, and then Le Normand in the middle. He's got very decent stats for what he's worth. Then we got Mandragora as our deep lying playmaker, and Didi as our ball winning mid. He's one of the star players in the team. Januzaj on the right, Capani on the left, and then we got Alenia in the attack mid position with Bautista and Marco Asensio trained up in that striker role, and that is where he will be playing most of the time. And that's the bench. Reserves, you got plenty of players. Some of them you'll recognize, some of them you won't. I'm not going to go through all those at the moment, but that's the starting 11. We do have a couple of tired players, although I also do need to save this. Okay. Is Udikai right to play? He'll be fine. Mandragora does need a rest, and Didi is also fine to play. Januzaj is fine to play. Bautista can play. Asensio is going to need a rest, so we're missing one of our key players there. But that's fine for now. Who do I want to play in center mid? I brought in this guy too, right? I did, for 1.8 million. Yeah, because he was just very cheap for what stats he had. He's our reserve to Ndidi. Brought in Curtis Jones on loan as well. And actually, I might just go with Jones here, and we'll put Alenia back in center mid. And then up front, we will go with Anthony. And that means I will need a replacement for him. There we go. Koch can get on there. He got an 8 in his one appearance in the last episode. Was that last episode? I think it was. The last time he played. But anyways, that's the lineup that I'm going to be going with. Let's get into this match against Celta Vigo. Big game here, away. We need a good performance. One missed chance there, and they have made us pay for it. 1-0. I thought that was a penalty for a second. Oh, man. They're getting the highlights, though. They're kind of dominating us at this point. I guess Barnetze, I don't know how to say his name. He's going to have to go in. He's not as good as Capani. Hopefully Capani's not out for a long time. This is not going well so far. This would be my first loss as Real Sociedad manager if we can't pull it back. It's going to be tough. They're really dominating this match. Let's get out Januzaj as well. And let's get out, I guess, Alenia for Febas. Curtis Jones can play there. Can he play better on that side? He can. Alright, we'll go with that. Come on, boys. Got about 15 minutes left. Let's at least salvage a draw here. Maybe one more chance. Oof. There it is. A 1-0 defeat to Celta Vigo. Very unfortunate, but it was bound to happen eventually. We were on a decent run there. And that is why we probably aren't going to be winning the league in this first season. But I still think we can qualify for the Champions League. Not that we need to win it, but that's where I would like to finish, at the very least, with this club. Capani out for 3 weeks. And we do also have a little bit of a budget, if I need it, left over. I'm not going to buy anybody for a while, though, I don't think. Unless I see a real weakness in the squad. I'm still sort of feeling out the squad a little bit. Alright. Jorah can play on the left. That's fine. He probably won't play there often, but it's nice that he can. Alright. Game number 2. And we're going to be missing another key player in Capani. But actually, I'm going to get out a few players. Anyone that's remotely tired is going to miss out, because, again, I don't really care about the Europa League at this point. I guess we will start Guevara there. He's out of position, but I'm training him there. And we'll get him Bruma. Bruma's actually a really decent player. He's got very decent stats. Now, Manjagora is going to be deep line playmaker. We'll get in Rolon. It's a ball-winning mid there. Do I want to give anybody else a rest? Let's get Bautista out for Luca. He plays as a target man, and we'll play Asensio, but I am going to sub him off fairly early, because I want to make sure that he's fit for the next game. We need another center back. Sanyan can go in there. Alright. Did I pick captains and assign free kicks and stuff like that at this club? I'm not sure that I did. There we go. Marco Asensio back in the squad and back on the score sheet. I love that man, and he's got himself a brace. Can he get a hat trick? Not from the corner, because he's taken him, but there's a good chance, and there it is. Marco Asensio gets himself a hat trick. Oh, he's so good. That was an absolute bargain. And now I don't feel bad at all for subbing him off. Although we're not. Okay, well done, boys. We really just... The squad apparently also doesn't care about the Europa League. We drew our first game 3-3. Come on. This team is not good. I don't know who they are, but that does say a lot. Not sure if it's because it's their FM name, or if they're actually like a very bad team that I wouldn't have heard of. Hopefully there's not any fans of theirs watching this. We'll get Febas in there. We'll be a little bit more attacking. And there we go. Antony, the substitute for Asensio, gets himself on the score sheet. And that should be the 3 points out of subs. I don't know why I thought I could make one more. Come on, just hold on. 1 minute. There we go. Alright, so a very scrappy win, but if we're looking at the stats, we thoroughly deserved that win. And Diego Gonzalez has improved a little bit off the back of that match. Asensio will hopefully be fully fit for this next one, and we have went through with Olympique Marseille. Alright, I always forget that that Real Sociedad is a Basque club, as is Bilbao. Bilbao I knew about, but Real Sociedad I always forget about. I don't know what the Vasco Derby is, but that like sort of reminded me that this is a Basque derby. Maybe Vasco has something to do with that. Not really sure. Oh, okay, it's just qualifiers. They expect us to qualify for the World Cup. Yes, I would also expect that. Granted, why am I still with the Spanish national team? Did I win the Nations League, or is the Nations League coming up? The Nations League's coming up. That's why I'm still with Spain. I was gonna say I should move on and see if I can win some other national competitions. Okay, so now against Atletico Bilbao, I want full starter squad here. Alenia a little bit tired. He's gonna still start this match though. I am gonna get Curtis Jones on there for Roberto Lopez though, and I guess Guevara will go in there for Zubeldia, who's not a great ball-playing defender, but he is pretty decent all round. I don't mind him as a substitute. If he improved a little bit, he would be a quality player. I'll get him in there, and then do I play Bruma? I don't think I can. He's tired. Does Bamba start? Maybe I'll go with Bamba. Actually, though, let's get in Antony for Bamba then, and we'll get Antony up top. How's Asensio doing as a striker? He's got 6 goals and 1 assist in 4 games so far. I don't particularly want to drop him for that striker position, but he's the only one that's like, fully trained up in that left wing position as of right now. So yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. Bamba, his first time on the bench. Another loanee. And another away game. Another tough away game. We really need to win this, especially after dropping points before. And Ndidi, an unlikely goal scorer, but he's put us 1-0 up very early on. And Antony, again, taking over Asensio in that position, makes it 2-1. They almost instantly bring one back, though, after they make it 2-0. VI Libre. Don't know who that is. Is it a regen? No, it's not. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Uh-oh, they've got a highlight here. Whew, nothing comes of it, though. Got another highlight. It's making me nervous. They've only had 1 shot on target, and they put it away. Asking questions of Rui. Let's give Hanazai a rest and Alenia as well. So I guess we will get Bamba in. He will make his debut as a loanee at this club. Hopefully we can hold on at this point, maybe get 1 more goal, and there it is, Antony letting me know just how good he is up front. And he's definitely performing better than his stats would suggest so far, which is very good. You'd love to see it. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Another 3 points in the league, making up for our defeat against Celta Vigo. And where does that put us? In 6th. Celta have a game in hand, though, but we are joint on points with them and Valencia. So we're essentially joint 4th place at this point, although it is decided by head-to-head. So we would need to beat Vigo in the reserve or the second game if we manage to finish on the same amount of points as them. But 37 goals scored so far. Third in the league behind Barcelona and Real Madrid. So pleased with that. We just need to be conceding less, which obviously has been a problem. We conceded 1 against Bilbao, 3 against Hajduk there, and then 1 against Celta Vigo, and actually 1 against Leganes, 3 against Levante. We've kept 2 clean sheets, and that was our first 2 matches. Since then, it's been very, very poor defensively, conceding 3 goals in 3 separate games. But anyways, that is going to do it for this episode. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.